What's up, everybody? So today I want to chat to you guys about This Is How. For those who don't know, This Is How was or is a documentary web series that I did for the Department of Arts and Culture back in July 2020. If you're watching this in 2021 or 2022 or somewhere in the future where I'm rich and famous. So This Is How was my first official web series that I ever did as a producer. And I think it opened a lot of doors for me, and I'm really grateful for that. So in this video, I really want to chat about how it all started, how it got funded, and yeah, because I know a lot of people have asked me, not a lot, a few people have asked me how it got funded, and I hope that this video helps you in some way or another, because for me it's really a journey of self-discovery, of reaching for the stars and really taking a risk and going outside of your fears. And I think that's why I really want to share this journey. So let's get right into it. So how it all began, right? So back in April, when lockdown happened and a lot of people stopped working, especially in the film industry, the Department of Arts and Culture, opened a call for freelancers to apply for relief fund, more specifically for people who had lost, income due to cancellation of projects. And a lot of people did apply, and I saw that initially. I was like, let me not actually apply, because I did not have a job that got cancelled, and the job that I was going to be on somewhere in May, June was not cancelled. It was actually moved to probably September, October, but then eventually it got cancelled somewhere in July or June, I can't remember. So I didn't really pay attention to even the other stuff in the documents, so I left it. And then a week before the due date, Pastor K, he's actually one of the participants, I think he was on episode 4. Let me check. Yes, it is episode 4. So I'll leave a link up somewhere up here or up here, if you want to watch that episode to see who this man is who actually made that thing to happen. Anyways, we'll get there. So he actually called me. He didn't send me a text or a WhatsApp. He actually called me about it. He's like, you know what, Sello, there's this 150 million rand relief fund from the Department of Arts and Culture, and you can apply with a project. I was like, what? I read it. There was nothing like that. But then we spoke, and then he's like, you know what, apply. Just apply. Like if he actually used these words in his episode.
There's a lot of opportunities that the government is giving to people. Use those opportunities as well. Apply. Don't just sit and wait for somebody to call you. Apply.
It's funny that I'm actually using it. Anyway, so he sends me the documents, he sends me the links, he sends me the articles. So initially when I spoke to him, I was so reluctant to even apply to this, because I've had my fair share of those emails that starts with, "We regret to inform you." So it was not even in my radar to apply. Plus I had no idea actually initially, but once I knew about it, I was like, not again. I don't wanna get my hopes up and then get disappointed. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this one pass as well. But then after a couple of hours, he sends me a link to this archive presentation that they did, and in that video they were basically showing you how to package your presentation together, your proposal rather, actually. And then I was like, oh my god, this is actually doable. Plus at that time I was at home, and I've been having a lot of ideas of, I was just like writing and, like thinking, and I had an idea, but then initially it wasn't like even gonna work for that call. But then I somehow adapted it. I changed it so that it is in line with the whole COVID-19 vibe that was going on during that time. So I was like, you know what, I can actually do this. Let me give it a chance. Let me just give it a shot. If I get rejected, it's okay. Although it hurts to be rejected, guys, especially when you desperately need that gig and then you just get rejected. Guys, it's a pain and it leaves scars. But I think the more you do that, it's the more it doesn't get to you. I think I learned that too late. So I applied and I think I didn't mention this, but I changed the initial idea from what it was to basically, speak more of COVID-19. I thought it would be a good idea to, let me say it properly, I am tired. Oof. So with this idea, the first thing that I really wanted to do was to obviously involve the artists and the creatives in the entertainment industry, because there had to be them that benefit, because if your job was postponed, you couldn't get the fund. But if I got the money through the project, I can pay you, and then it would be a relief indirectly in a way. And secondly, I wanted to obviously talk about COVID-19, and the way I wanted to do that was to use these successful artists' journey, because the way I thought about it was like this, right? I was like, okay, an artist's journey is actually not a smooth ride. It's not a walk in the park. There's like mountains, there are struggles along the way, but then in the end, you come out victorious. These people that you see every day on the screen have managed, have overcame the struggles of life. So how about we use their journey of struggles and all those hardships that they had to go through in order to be who they are, let's use that narrative as a way to connect the now, because now things are difficult, things are hard, but there's always hope at the end, and these guys are the proof for that. And then I was like, okay, so I did the presentation, I sent it off to the Department of Arts and Culture with a proposal, all the stuff that are required. That was in the beginning of April. I think the deadline was the 6th of April. It was the 4th, and then they moved it to the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. And then I waited, guys. I think what helped me the most was my expectation of getting a no was more than of getting a yes. So I was like, you know what, even if I don't get it, it's okay, because I know that I won't get it eventually. It's okay. So I was okay. So April passed, May passed. I was like, you know what, it's fine. And then I saw a lot of people complaining, they haven't received responses. Majority of the people are rejected. I was like, oh, maybe they've rejected me as well, and they just didn't tell me. So I'm fine. I'm okay with that. Although the idea is pretty cool, they're just missing out. If I had the money myself, I would have done it without them. Yeah, and then June came, and then that's when things started moving. I got an email from the Department of Arts and Culture saying that, oh, your project is approved, but because of the number of projects that have applied and because we want to accommodate as many people as possible, we will not give you the budget that you've requested. The budget that I requested was a lot. It was more than $500,000, right? And then I got just a little bit, 10% of that. But then it worked. But it worked, and I'm happy that it did work. So when they sent me the letter, they asked me if I could send another proposal with updated figures, because I no longer needed more than 500,000 rand. I needed a certain amount that they were giving me. and then yeah, I updated the proposal, sent it back. I waited another 2 weeks after I sent the updated proposal for them to send me a contract. And then, was it a week? I don't know if it was 2 weeks or a week. And then after that, they sent me a contract. I sent a contract, sent it back, waited for the money. Oh, and then I made contact with the people that I had originally spoken to, which actually, to think about it, it's the most difficult part for me, because to apply, I had to put the names out there. I'm like, okay, this person is involved, you know, and these are the names of the artists that are involved, and this is how much we paying them, blah 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 blah. Some of them I couldn't reach, and then I had to find new ones, and yeah, and then it worked beautifully. It was a lot of work because I did so many things all by myself. You know, I did the marketing, you know, the accounting, the directing, the producing, the production management. I did literally everything, and it was really taxing. It really taught me so much, and I'm really glad that I did that. And yeah, it was such a fantastic time. So yeah, guys, that's my journey, or this is how's journey in a nutshell. And I really hope it helps you in your hustling. The lesson I can take from this experience, or from this video, is to, you know, step out of fear, you know, step out in faith. You know, some things will not reach you because you are scared. I was so terrified, guys, to apply because I was rejected so many times, and I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought, you know, I did not have enough experience. But the truth is, guys, something is just waiting for you, and for the right time. Maybe you were not ready. Maybe that thing was not for you. So I'm just gonna ask you to just keep hustling, to keep applying if you need to apply, and to just keep knocking, and to never give up. I think that's the first thing, and the only thing that will keep you going in the hardest of times. So guys, keep hustling, never give up, don't let fear stop you. I think this is also personal for me because I'm also fearful. I was so fearful to even start this channel, to put my face in here, you know, because I was scared of how people would think of me, and I was scared of that. But you know, I just stepped out in faith. I was like, you know what, it's either I'm gonna lock myself in a cage and not share what I know because I'm afraid, or I'm just gonna step out. For those who appreciate the tips that I have and my experiences, it's okay. Then I would share that with those people. Anyway, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. It's more than 34 minutes, so there's so much editing that I need to do on this because I've been blabbing. I've been talking too much. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this, guys. If you have not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. There's so much content I have for you guys, so please. Okay, bye.